Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. We are in month number 9 in 2022 for this public investment portfolio series. I am back on my original setup. I returned from Paris, although I'll be moving a lot from the north of Portugal to Lisbon, back and forth, but I will try to keep these videos somewhat consistent. And it's time for me to make another investment decision. Today they released the CPI indicators for the US and they were above expectations, so the markets are crashing and I don't know if I'm gonna have any more time to record the video this month, so I'm going to do the investment right here. I think it's kind of early in the month. It's still like the 13th. And yeah, as you can see, my portfolio is with 400 euros and 20 cents, and the return is 0%. This is kind of odd. Normally it's either down or up, and today, well, I guess we are with exactly the same amount as we invested. So if I just sell everything, I haven't lost any money, but I haven't gained any. Technically, you could argue that I lost money because inflation is ramping still here in Europe, so I kind of lost some money here. And let's see how it's my distribution. You can see that Alibaba is up 15% since when I invested. Google is down, so I'm gonna add to that position today. Amazon is up, Farfetch is up, Intel is down. I'm definitely gonna add more to this company. The S&P 500 ETF is somewhat constant, but I also like to diversify. The other ETF, more focused, is down 2%, so we're gonna add on that. JD is up. Meta Platforms is down, Pinduoduo is up, and Tencent is down. Not sure if I want to invest in Tencent. Let me just see the distribution on how much I'm invested in China right now. Okay, we have Alibaba 4.34%, we have Tencent 3.37%, and then we have Pinduoduo, JD, so it's roughly 9-10%, so it's okay. We are in line with how much exposure I want to have to China. Just to be advised, I have other portfolios. This is not like my only one, so I'm more invested in China in other portfolios. If you see older videos, I have my discounted free cash flow analysis of Chinese companies, and I do think they are undervalued, but you also carry a lot of risk, namely geopolitical risk, and with everything that's going on, it's a tricky business. I'm young, so I can take a bit more risk, but just because I think it's a good investment decision, it might be the best one for you. This is not financial advice. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes, and so that in a few years I can look back and rewatch all of these videos, and instead of just looking at some Excel spreadsheets or some documents and see what I was thinking, I would see, oh, right now I was moving from Paris back to Portugal, a lot of things were going on, and maybe I didn't think as much in the investment. It went well, it went wrong. Oh well, it's fun. And let me just create another pie for this month. It's kind of funny, like, okay, the first month we are down from 8%. In the second month we are also down. I invested 40 euros. Then on the third month I am up and I invested 60 euros. This is also like a different DCA, so I normally like to invest a bit more when markets are down, and right now that one is paying off. Then 2% down in April, then in May, June, July, everything is up. And I invested in a bigger amount, 60, 50, 50. And in the past month, in August, I invested 60 and it's down already 6.47%. So maybe today I will invest another 60. So let's create another pie. Add instruments, watch list, my watch list. So I said I was going to invest in Intel because it's quite down. The S&P 500 obviously, and the other focused ETF. This focused ETF is a lot of weight in Apple and Microsoft, so this is also a good way for me to be passively invested or exposed to them, because you don't see them as single stocks in this portfolio, but then you see Amazon and Meta, so some people might wonder, or Google. So yes, I'm adding Meta and I'm adding Google, and I think that's it for now. Maybe I can think about, let's keep it, maybe Tencent I'll just add like a small percentage. So this distribution is giving me average annual return of 11%. So this is not like super great. It's still beating the S&P 500 average. So let's make it here 25% for the S&P 500. Sorry. Okay. Put here 20%. So we have 40. So I want to be a bit more aggressive today, because the markets, if the next couple of months or years we're going to be in a downtrend, investing in the S&P 500 overall is not going to give you that much returns, but if I can somehow pick the best stocks or the ones that I perceive them as more undervalued, maybe I will have a better return in the future, but that's super debatable. Actually, I need to tone this down a bit. Let me put this to 15%. Okay, Meta platform 15% and Google also 15%. And of course Tencent will have to be more or less in the 5%, so something here is not adding up. Yes, I need... Which one am I gonna invest more? Or maybe I can be a bit more aggressive on my focused ETF, and this will make everything more stable. So like 50% of the portfolio is going to ETFs, so that's a big foundation, and then the other 50% are going to individual stocks, namely Intel, Meta and Google, and finally Tencent, just to have that exposure to China. So the average return, considering past results and past performance, isn't indicative of future results. I would have an annual average return of 15%, which is quite decent, let's say, that and nice, and I'm comfortable with this amount of risk. So next, let's put it manually, and this is gonna be 2022, month 9, or I mean like it's gonna be month 8 in the title or something, but it's September anyway. So invest, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do or execute all the positions because it's already kind of late. And you can see here Google, 9 euros are going to Google, 9 euros are going to Intel, 12 euros are going to S&P 500, and 18 euros are going to the focused ETF, the information technology ETF, 9 euros are going to Meta platforms, and 3 euros are going to Tencent. So let's see, of course, this will be executed, and yes, that's it for today. Sorry to keep these videos quick, I'm trying to stay in line with what I promised early in the years. I haven't anticipated this much confusion and this much stress of moving around so much, work, studies, and yes, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.